The Stage Piano Mark 1 is our take on the Rhodes Mark 1. It's full of energy, it's got loads of bites, and it's great for just really playing those either bluesy phrases or something a lot more kind of soulful and beautiful. You can really hear that it deals with very delicate, soft, nuanced notes, as well as this very biting and aggressive sound. Okay, so the general interface is a 3D representation of the Mark 1 itself. There is a release trigger volume. If we turn that right up, you'll hear that the really nuanced and characterful sound of a note being released on a Stage Piano Mark 1 is heard. So that the note gets pinched at the end is such a great characterful sound. Awesome. Okay, so we dial that down to taste, about midway is pretty good. Then there is a built-in bass EQ, effectively, that just raises the height of the bass response. Or thins it out, depending on taste. And again, just dial that in. Somewhere in the middle is a pretty good spot. Then we have a global volume control as well, just for the overall instrument. Then we have a series of effects, stomp boxes. We have the distortion, so without. And with. Very cool, very energetic, with a distortion amount and actual distortion drive controls as well. Then a chorus. Great. Then a delay. With time and feedback controls. And finally a reverb. We turn that off. And with. There is a size and amount control here as well. Then we head through to the polystep. This is a sequencer that allows playing one note and getting a series of rhythms and pitches above that note. And of course, sky's the limit here. We can create any rhythms we want, any pitch variations we want to anything. If we just draw some crazy lines in, we'll hear the power of that engine. And that's just pattern 1 of 6. We can have all 6 blaring at once, creating all sorts of crazy polyrhythms, or we can solo any one particular pattern. Then we have an arpeggiator. So with it off, and I'll play the same chord. Lots of fun to be had there in creating all sorts of crazy rhythmic and melodic patterns. Okay, so heading back to the main interface, this is where the bulk of the work is done. This is where the truly iconic representation of this instrument exists, and it's just a joy to play. You get this real responsive, biting nature to the way this instrument sounds, from very delicate and very soft. If we have with a nice chorus and delay, perhaps. The way to something so much more biting if you just dig in with your velocity a little bit more. That's it. That's the Stage Piano Mark I. There isn't too much more to be said about this instrument. It's simple, but it is effective. It is a beautiful recreation of the Rhodes Mark I. Head to insanitysamples.com for more information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.